Okay, I promised on my last video that I was going to talk to you about the video equipment that I use, and I think it's important that you get good stuff but limit what you need. It's not all that much. I think I figured out that the things I'm going to show you now come to a total of about $200. What I want to emphasize, though, is if you want to truly be successful in this business, you've got to step into video. You've got to get in front of a camera, be comfortable, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need right after this. Okay, what I'm using right now to film from is a webcam, and I'll get to that in a second. What I want to first address is where you're going to first get involved, and that's with your camera. You've got the biggest piece of equipment that you need right now. It's your camera, and I'm assuming you know how to use it as a video. The second thing then that I got was this piece, a MOVO. I've heard this called a dead cat. I've heard it called a blimp. The purpose of it is that you slide your camera into the bracket there, and then you've got a handheld piece, and you can screw this down to hold your camera tight in there. And what that dead cat is for is to muffle the sound if you're out and there's any kind of wind that you're dealing with. So you can of course use it as a selfie type thing. You can turn it around. You can interview people. You can do everything with it. The mic works extremely well. I had my first bad experience where I did a video you might have seen on the top of Red Mountain with a young lady, and we didn't have this, and the sound was terrible. So this is the MOVO. You'll see what the price is. I think it was somewhere around $49. Well worth it. You'll use it a lot. It's got a nice heavy handle here, which screws out, which then gives you the ability to place it on your tripod. This is a 72-inch tripod. One of the things I like about this tripod is I also have a SLR camera. I can actually screw this into my camera and use my camera by hand, and then just snap the camera in there. Or, as I was about to do, I can put my phone on there as well, and now I can step back and do some videoing from a distance. Now, then the other thing that I then got involved in, and I think is a very good investment. This is only about, I think it was $10.99. This is a lavaliere mic that you, of course, just snap to your coat or your shirt collar, and then it has a 16-foot cord on it. So then, rather than use your mic from the dead cat, you use this, and this gives you the ability then to move around. And you have possibly seen in some of my videos where I like to stand in front of the house, and I like to move around and do that. So that's only a $10.99. Comes with a couple of extra little sponge heads that fit over the mic. A real good value. They even send it in a nice velvet bag that you can keep. So those are the real critical issues. And then something that I use a lot, like when I did the interview with Kathy Christ in Bessemer, I set this on the table where we were eating, and then put my dead cat on top of here, and that's how I conducted the interview. And in fact, you might have noticed at one point I reached over and adjusted where the camera was shooting. So that's this is a real handy tool. And the nice thing about all these is you can get a gym bag other than the tripod, and you can just throw it in there and put it in your trunk, and you always got it with you. The tripod actually comes with its own bag, so that's a nice setup. So you can see where I was sitting over there, and this is the setup I use. I use those two umbrella lights, and I find if I don't use them, I get a lot of bad reflection, and I don't get a crisp shot, and so that's how I light it. You're not looking at all that much. I think that's about $49, and actually there's a third umbrella that comes with it. Then what I use quite a bit, and this is the newest thing that I've added, this is a webcam. This is a camera that actually mounts directly into, plugs into my computer, and then I just click up camera and it gives me the ability to shoot. And so you can see with those 4 or 5 pieces of equipment, you can do just about anything you want to. I found the webcam to be a tremendous addition. It gives me the flexibility to pretty much at spur of the moment to create videos and do it in the comfort of my office. So I would highly recommend that. But the first thing you're going to do is probably get out and do some handheld stuff with your this gizmo here, and walking through houses and showing people houses and getting your face on the camera, and then posting that on your Facebook and other channels. Then I think the other thing you want to do is get it to where you download it into a YouTube channel, so then you have the ability to create links to your videos, and now you can put it into your CRM and say, hey, I just got this new listing, I want you to take a look at it, and you put a link to your YouTube channel, and the video is then shown there. That's probably another course that I need to go through. Is I was talking to a young lady in my office today who in fact asked me, when you're going to do that video thing you promised, and that's why I'm doing it. And she was saying, yeah, I took your lead on texting videos, and I said, well, then you set up a YouTube channel. And she said, no, I just shoot the short video and text it directly. And I said, well, then that means you have a limitation as to how long it can be. And she said, yeah, it's 32 seconds. So she knew more about it than I did. But that means it's not usable or reusable in any other format. And I think the beauty of video and the beauty of YouTube is once you do it, you've got it. And you can reformat it and reuse it in many different things, whether it be you do a direct mail piece where you use the video, or you use it on a Facebook ad, or you use it on a LinkedIn ad. You can sit down in very quick order and broadcast your video all over the internet and get up and walk away and know that it's going to keep working for you. That's what I love about YouTube. It works for me while I sleep. If I don't have YouTube, I got to be doing that. It isn't going anywhere. I'm not putting it regularly. So that's the video equipment. I'll also get into video editing. I'll also get into setting up a YouTube channel. Doesn't cost anything. You might as well do it. You learn it. And again, the whole emphasis of everything that I'm doing is separate yourself. Two things. Separate yourself from every other agent in your community. And number 2, pick who you want to do business with. Literally, pick who you want to do business with, and then deliver something to them that no other agent can or will do. I'll guarantee you, if you go out and spend the $200 that I'm suggesting you do for the lighting, for the various equipment, you're going to be the only person doing it. And pretty soon, you're going to become the person in the community that's leading the direction of the real estate industry. Okay, so that's my best shot on this. I just love this. I've really gotten into it. it's added a dimension to my life. I'm now, when we go on trips, I'm the videographer. I enjoy it. So that's my video gear. Look in the description. I have put links to each of the pieces I have shared with you. I'll be up front. If you buy it through Amazon, that way you won't pay any more, and I get paid a little bit of a commission. So I guess that you might call as a little bit of a give back. The other give back, and I think is important for you, is to read the book. You can find this at bestofusagents.com. I've had more and more people come up to me and say, I've read your book. I even had a lady tell me that it gave her facts that she had no clue of. And I think what she was referring to is all my information on the baby boomer sell-off and demographics and how the world works. So that's my best shot for today, and I'll be giving you the rest of it in the very near future.